Black and sexy, baby.
Hey y'all, it's Lexual, aka Elexus Jionde of Intellectual Media, and this is 2-Minute History. Let's talk about the legacy of black barbers and black barbershops. In the Antebellum South, barbers were either slaves or free black men. In the North, they were blacks or low-income whites. Being a barber was seen as a service position for inferiors. It was also usually a service that only wealthy white men sought out. So most black barbers, because their clientele didn't want to be sitting next to Negroes, didn't cut black hair. Even though Quincy T. Mills theorized in his book Cutting Along the Color Line that black barbers actually did cut black hair after hours. Some black barbers in the North faced criticism from the likes of Frederick Douglass for only cutting white hair. But some black barbers did use their position for power. George Myers was a Cleveland area barber who cut William McKinley's hair before he became president. He was even hand-selected by McKinley's campaign team to bridge the gap between the Republican Party and black voters. This gave him a special influence around town. Other black barbers used their profits to start successful life insurance companies. One of these men was John Merrick, who was born a slave in 1859. By the mid-1880s, he owned 3 white-only barbershops and 2 black ones in Durham, North Carolina. With his profits, he and 2 associates created the Mutual Life Insurance Company. In the 1890s, the German organized Barbers Union rallied for licensing laws that required one to have a degree to become a barber. The caveat? Like medical schools and law schools, black people weren't often admitted to barber colleges. Some states like Ohio didn't pass barbering rules for a while, so black barbershops began popping up around black neighborhoods. In 1934, Henry M. Morgan established the first chain of barber colleges for black people. Due to the atmosphere of Jim Crow, black barbershops were one of the few places, like the black church, where black people could go for activism, discourse, and organizing. In fact, Stokely Carmichael first heard about black activism while he was in a barbershop. Black barbershops were such an integral part of the community that they were targeted for surveillance by the FBI's COINTELPRO program.
Black and sexy, baby.